breaking news out here to tell you. Hold on a second. I got to talk about this right quick. Let me get into it right quick. Now, I was the year was 1960, 68? I think it was 68, yeah. I might be off by a minute, but around 1968. I was around 3.5, 4 years old. And there was this record came on. It was a funky record. It became a popular hit. And the song was Dance to the Music. Of course, the record was done by Sly and the Family Stone. We lost him today at the age of 82. I'm really sad by that because I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I was a kid, I idolized him. He was probably among the first legendary idols of that era that I idolized outside of James Brown as an icon. Because like James Brown, Sly Stone and had changed the face of modern music. Not a whole lot of people, like I said, that really did that. But I'm talking about in terms of people I grew up watching. James Browns, the Sly Stones, the Jimi Hendrix, the Michael Jacksons, and the Prince. They all changed the face of modern music in their own way. Sly Stone was no exception to the rule. He really changed the face of modern music in a lot of ways because he was one of the pioneers of funk, modern rock, R&B, and then, the hip hop on there. And I would say some fusion too, for real. And I used to wear hats like the Tams and stuff like him, and they're all I wanted to be another Sly Stone for real. Because Sly, he played several different instruments. So and I kind of do a little of that now, to be honest. I play keyboards, play drums a little bit on the drum machine, of course. I also play a little guitar, bass, and lead. And now I'm trying to learn the digital saxophone. That's another whole story. I hadn't got to that yet. I actually like that too. I think he would have loved the digital saxophone. He probably would have been all over that. Real talk. I'm sure he would have. Or somebody in that band, one of his band members definitely would have been on that. But I think because the digital saxophone is so versatile, he definitely probably would have been playing himself. And I can see him doing that. But he influenced so many artists, man, genre to genre. I'm doing fine. Yourself, can't pronounce your name. Hi. Hello, Meyer. How you doing? I'm here talking about the passing. I just heard the announcement on the news about the passing of R&B funk rock legend Sly Stone from Sly and the Family Stone. He died today at the age of 82. I guess he was still out in LA. But he influenced so many generations of artists, man. It's not even funny. I mean, rock artists, R&B artists, funk artists, hip hop artists, dance artists, you name it. Just off the top of those genres. And I would call that legend. I would call that iconic. I don't call anybody iconic. He was iconic with the I as the capital. No doubt about it. Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I can't pronounce your name, Slubs, but I appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, I'm just talking about one of my artists I grew up wanting to be like him. I really did. I still kind of strive for that, even at my age. And here's a side note: they just did the documentary on Sly about a couple of years ago. I think it was on YouTube. And matter of fact, there's another one that's currently on, and I'm gonna have to watch that. It's currently on Hulu right now that they did about him. I think about a year or two ago. That's out there too. It's on Hulu. It's called Sly Lives. Yeah, that's the name of it. But anyway, but yeah, I wanted to play music at the age of 8. I still wanted to be like Sly Stone. He was an artist. I mean, very few artists I wanted to emulate. I wanted to emulate. I think I got to voice some of the Marvin Gaye in terms of his style. But I wanted to be a black rocker like Sly Stone at the same time. You know, they wanted to do drugs like him, but that's not the story. They want to do that. But it's just the fact that he influenced so many people, and I wanted to be a master of instruments. Prince was a prime example, and he was a guy that died way too soon. I'm still kind of like hurt, but I actually saw Prince in concert in 1997, and he did one of the most brilliant concerts I've ever seen. You know, and it's really a shame that a lot of our icons are gone like that, man. You know, and I'm glad that people did try to give Sly flowers before he left, because like I said, it was 2 documentaries that came out about him in the last several years. You know, and then I think it was a 60-minute interview or something about like that about a decade ago or something. Interviewing him, he said he was still working on music and stuff. You know, I'm a little sad by that, because he was Sly Stone, like a lot of artists and entertainers that I grew up with during that time period of the late 1960s, just gone, man. You know, even the likes of a Michael Jackson, just gone. You know, it just makes me realize that I'm getting older. You know, yes, I'm still maintaining being wiser, but I'm getting older. But you know, a lot of the things that I grew up on and remember and stuff is fading out, fading fast, man. You know, that's what kind of breaks my heart. And you know, the generations today don't. You know, I don't think they appreciate real music. I personally don't really think they appreciate it. You know, because generations today, they just, you know, they pop up a beat machine. I got 1 or 2 beat machines myself. You know, but I try to do mine more of an old school flavor with it. And I don't know. It just things just don't seem right. These guys, some of these guys don't even play guitars, man. All they do is just, you know, and you got guys, only their motivation is just want to be a rapper and nothing else. You know, my motivation for me was to be a star. I mean, a singer. To be honest, I wanted to do that. I really did, and not just to get girls. You know, I wanted to be a singer because I love doing it. You know, and I'm gonna tell you why I know with this is so true, because. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. But this is DJ Wolf. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a like and subscribe while y'all at it. I'm out.